UpsetLion. Now today I am doing a different type of video. This is just me showing you what endgame on Aliens Fireteam Elite looks like. I'm practically done with the game. I practically have everything in the game. If you guys have any questions on how I got something that I go over, just let me know. I'm not going to go deep into detail on anything. I'm gonna just, list everything, show you guys the stats on everything. Tell you if I feel like it's a good weapon or if I feel like it's a bad weapon. I will go deeper in the details on some weapons, but I will just do that in a different video. So to start, we'll just start with weapons. So we'll do perks, weapons, consumables, how I feel about everything. We will start with weapons right now though. Okay, so for weapons, let's start with, go up here. Okay, we'll start with the rifles. So for the rifles, we have the Grupa. The Grupa can only be unlocked in intense difficulties or higher. You cannot get this from standard. So tips for getting weapons like this or the Crammer, wherever it is, I can't find it. Okay, the Crammer. Just run chapter 1 mission 1, so the first mission in the game, repetitively on intense mode over and over until you get them. That's what I did. So the Grupa is a really good weapon. Does tons of damage. It's in the 1.2k range, I think. If you do go into it perk wise, it's 1.2, I think, to the head. So, and then to the body, I think it's pretty weak. So this is a high damage to the head weapon, and it does a ton of damage. Using this weapon, I would use this for either recon or gunner. Both would work, honestly, yeah. So both would work, and that's how I feel about the Grupa. Next is the Kramer, however you guys say it, I say Kramer. This weapon, as I said, can only be unlocked in intense mode or higher, run 1-1 repeatedly. This weapon is probably the strongest automatic assault rifle in the game. I mean, stats wise, you can just see the damage on it and just put fire rate mods on it. You need fire rate mods on it because it does shoot pretty slow. But damage is already high, so you gotta support its negatives, which is fire rate. So this weapon is the strongest assault rifle, I would say. So these weapons you guys, I think, already have. I think you already start with all these weapons. Some of these you might have to buy in the store, you have to check. But for the L36, I would not use an auto. Oh wait, it's a rifle. Okay, yeah. So I would not use this rifle over this one, of course. I mean, this is the best assault rifle. I would rather use. Okay, so this one is by far better than this one. Fire rate's around the same, and the damage is higher. Ammo's higher. Magazine capacity's higher. Yeah, this one's just overall just way better than this. So when I'm looking at this weapon, I would rate this as a bad weapon. I would not recommend using this when looking at the auto assault rifles. You have this one, and if you don't have the Crammer unlocked, yeah, if you don't have the Crammer unlocked, use this. If you do, use the Crammer. So yeah, this one would be the best assault rifle for standard and under if you don't have the Crammer, as I said before. Same thing with the burst. This would be the best burst to use unless you have the Grupa. So this is the best standard or under. Scout rifle. Okay, now this is going to be a little different. So for this one, I'm trying to think. For this one, I wouldn't use it because this one's more comparable to this one more than the Twilight, because the Twilight shoots way faster for its damage and its magazine capacity is bigger. What I would do, these are my opinions, of course, as you guys should know that this is how I feel about it. I would use the Twilight over this 100%. And if it's for tank killing, I would use this. If it's for trash killing, I would use the Twilight. So it's up to you. I would not. This one is a really good tank killer only, literally only. But I just don't like it because of how slow it shoots, but it does a ton of damage. So I wouldn't run that, but you can. If you're a gunner, this with overclock would be good. I wouldn't use this for recon. I feel like it shoots too slow for recon. But yeah, for tank killing, the Ballista. For trash killing, the Twilight. That's how I would choose between these. You get both of these without doing intense difficulty. Moving on to CQWs. This you buy in the store. I feel like this is the best shotgun in the game. It has basically insta reload, so you can keep shooting them out over and over and over without stopping. It does have a reload animation, don't get me wrong. Let me show you guys real quick. It does have a reload animation. So boom boom, but you see how fast it is. Now if I combine it with this, and it just consistently goes, you never have to stop or anything. Just keep going over and over. Now if you had a different shotgun, so like the Heirloom for example, so for this one for example, you can see you get 5 bullets, boom 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 boom, shoots pretty fast, right? But this is the issue right here. So you shoot it, then you have to sit for that second, just sit in here, and then boom boom boom. Now if I didn't have that activated, look how long you have to sit. That can get you killed, honestly. So that's why I say the med bed is the best shotgun in the game. If you were to pick a secondary shotgun as a choice, I would do this one, the pump. It's same thing as the Heirloom, but it's 10 bullets instead of, or 9 bullets instead of 5. And you're either way, you're getting a reload animation with either one of these. So I would just run the pump over the Heirloom. Okay, this I would never use. It's a burst fire submachine gun, which first off doesn't make sense why the damage would be lower than this, and it's a burst. So right off the bat, this weapon's way worse than this one. It's automatic, so I don't understand why you would want to run a burst submachine gun that does less damage. So this would be like an F tier weapon. This would be terrible. So yeah, I would never touch this weapon ever. This one, I can't remember if you buy it or you already have it, but I did a video with this weapon and it does like 600, 700 a hit to the head, but no damage to the body. But it's a submachine gun with a magazine capacity of 48, but I have it to like 60 or something. So if you're hitting 700 to the head with a 22.3 rate of fire, and that's not including my perks, that's a lot of damage you can output, and that's also not including overclock. So this is a high input submachine gun. I say this is the best submachine gun in the game. So with this, I would never use this because you have the pump. To keep it short and sweet, yeah, I would just never touch this because you have this one. And you can buy this one in the store. So I mean, like, I don't see why you would want to use this. I would never touch it ever. I leveled it once, but that might have been in the beginning of the game when I didn't know anything. Now that I know a bunch about the game, I would never touch this weapon ever. Okay, so auto shotgun. This, you use this auto shotgun when it is your trash killing shotgun. If you want a shotgun to kill trash, this is the shotgun you would use. Recommendation, I would not use this shotgun for any other class except gunner. If you use this for any other class, you're screwed, just because gunner gets the overclock ability once again, so we get the reload and that rate of fire. So I would never use this on anything else but gunner. So this limits this gun to one class, and yeah, if you were using your shotgun to kill trash, then this is what I would use. Flamethrowers are just terrible. They're the mini ones are dog shit. I tried using it, did a full out flamethrower build, still can be the 1-1 on intense, which is really sad. And it has the flame animation that sits in your face so you can't see anything. So I would never run this. It's so bad, I hate it. And then this is just, it's terrible. 99 damage, you won't be able to do anything with that. Even the magazine size is huge or whatever. It doesn't matter, it's there to support how weak the weapon is damage wise, so I would never run it. So yeah, just don't touch that either. Next we're going to do heavies. Okay, so heavy, smart gun. The S tier of this class, the best weapon, heavy weapon in the game, for sure, by a mile. Not much to say about it. Anyone that played Demolisher before knows what this weapon's capable of. It's the best weapon in the game. Or, not in the game. Actually, it might be the best weapon in the game. But, for sure the best weapon out of all the heavies. RPGs in general. I hate them all. They're all bad to me. They're so bad. They're terrible. You can blow yourself up super easily. You can kill your whole team in one missile. It's just don't run it. If you did want to run one, it would be the M12 RPG. But it's so bad that I promise you don't even want to touch it. And then the flamethrower, you can burn your teammate to a crisp in a second. So literally the only viable heavy is a smart gun. I don't see why you would use any other except for this one. If you did want to try them out, then yeah, I guess you could. And I would use this one and maybe the flamethrower. But the flamethrower can kill your teammates so fast, there's no point. I used to use the smart gun. Okay, so pistols should be next. Yes, pistols. So looking at pistols, you have the Kramer 50 Magnum, or the Kramer short barrel. This is a shotgun pistol. I would never use this if I'm being real with you. 158 damage for a short barrel, when you can use this one for 540 damage, and it's a Magnum. Yeah, I would never use this. If I wanted to use a high damage one like pistol, I would use a Magnum 10 out of 10 times over this. I just don't see the point in running this. If you want to run this, pretty sure you can run shotguns. Yeah, I don't see why you would run a pistol shotgun when you could run a shotgun. So this one would be the best pistol you could run for damage per bullet. This is useless. This is useless. It's an auto pistol, and it's just, I would not use it. This one's the worst weapon I've ever used in my life. Twin Hammer is probably the strongest pistol out of all of them. It's a burst that does like 1.1k damage to the head, I think. 1.3, it does a lot. And it's a burst, and if you put reload speed on it, it reloads pretty fast. That's what you want to do, is put as much reload speed as you can on it, and perks, because it does reload quite slow. But I still say it's way better than all these pistols by far. This pistol's way better than this one, so there's no point even using this one. And I'm not being biased at all. I've tried these weapons. I haven't tried this, but like if you're looking at stats, it kind of like comes to common sense. Like, why would you use this? You have this. Why would you run this one if you have shotguns? It's just like, you know, common sense at a point. This pistol you could run if you wanted to use a single fire gun that is a bigger mag that you use trigger finger. I would use this if, you know, you have trouble hitting the head, you have more chances. This one is mainly for if you know you can hit the head. I would use this. I'm assuming you can one-shot everything, if I remember. Put this to the head, not everything, but the trash. And probably like 2-shot, 3-shot spitters and stuff. So what else? What else? I think that's all for weapons. Yeah, that should be. Okay. Now let's do consumables. Consumables. These mines, you get a bunch of them. Mines are good. I would use them, just I don't, because the way I play, I just, you know, these are better, these are way better, these are way better. I just don't use them for, you know, I don't know, my taste, but they are useful if you want to have something just spam. They come in groups of 5, so if you buy them, you get 5 of them. So yeah, you could use them. You get 15 of them, I think, in the game to use. So why not use them? They're not bad. These are insanely good. They run through it and they get, you know, slowed by a lot. Very good for when you're doing defense. You can combine these with the sentry if you're not running sentry spam on technician, or you could just use it, you know, to cover a hall or something and you guys sit back in the hall. Or you could use it as an escape route. So if you run back, they chase you, they run over this, turn around, kill them. Same with this one, just as good, just instead of freezing, it shocks. These rounds, I have them to have them, but I just never use them. They're not bad, but they're not amazing. I'll say they're average. As you can see, these bullets turn your enemy on fire and these bullets shock them. If I'm being honest, I think I would rather get the shock than the incendiary rounds. I just end up having more of these. These sentries are amazing, especially if you're running sentry spam on technician. Other than that, these sentries can distract, have lots of ammo. They're S tier, they're really good. These are way better than these, of course, and they are just as good as this one. So it's same thing, but it's, you know, turns them on fire, big explosion instead of shocking them. S tier also. Actually, no, not S tier. It's under S tier. This is S tier 100%. This would probably be like A or something. And then same with these. You get a bunch of them. You can just place them. So I use this and this for sentry spam. Because this and the shock turn for sentry spam is very costly, and I'm not rich like that in this game. So these sentries do come in handy for that short time that they use. That's the problem with them, is they only have like 200 something bullets, I think, and then they just stop. And then these are the same thing as these. They're good. Of course, these purple ones are better, but they're good, and I would still use this 100%. So again, now consumables, we're going to go into, we'll do okay, so I'll show you guys my camos. So all the camos I have are matte green, chrome plated, digital desert camo, digital navy camo, red camo, urban camo. I'm not going to say digital for everyone, this will take forever. Dragon fruit, green, what it looks like, green, purple, iodine administrator, emerald, red, sapphire. I like the metallics the most, is all I use. Keep going, you got spray blue, chromatic, gray, green, orange, pink. Of course I like pink, pink's sexy in this. Red, white, watermelon, and this one. I'm pretty sure there's tons of more camos to get, but that's all I have right now. Then decals, I have these. You can barely see the decals, so I'm not really going to go over them, but you guys can take a quick look at what I have. I'm gonna keep that one on, that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, that's all I have for right now on decals. Next, we're going to go, I don't really have that many outfits, so they're different for each class. But these are my gunners. I'm running Classic Elite right now. I like this one the best. It matches with my hat. I pre-ordered the game for like $70 or whatever, so that's how I have the hat, whatever edition it was called. But you have the cap, you have the beanie, targeting headset, helmets, hat right there, more helmets, a bandana, some glasses, more glasses. But right now my favorite is this cap, so I'm keeping that on. And then last but not least, right? Oh, some emotes. So I got this one, dancing feet, stir the pot, hey, yeah, hey, hey, fist bump, flex up, got, I don't got too many, but I do got a few. I don't know how I got these. Pretty sure I got them from crates and stuff and finishing missions, doing the spam on 1-1. No way, open drink, salute. I like open drink too. I'll replay that again. I didn't replay the whole animation. I'm going down. This one, literally, she just pulls a drink out of her asshole and then just opens it and drinks it. Healthy. Looks like a Red Bull. But yeah, that's for emotes. And then last but not least, perks. These are all the perks I have right now. So I have these 5 gunner ones, gunner CQW training, and then gunner rifle, focus fire, which I use on my gunner build for the 2% more damage, 5 stacks. For control burst. If you guys want to read it, just pause the video. I don't want to read all these, or this video will be extremely long. But yeah, I'll, you know, stop on each one so you guys have time to pause it. Oops, there you go. Just in case you guys don't have any of these, or at least you can see what you have the chance to get when you max out your character or almost get there. I am missing a couple perks. I'm missing a recon, the special perk for recon. Every class has a special perk. I'll show you guys the 2 I have right now. I'm missing 2. 1 for recon, 1 for doc. I think that's it. I think I have the other ones. I might not have the one for technician, but I think I do. You can't really tell if it's a special perk or not. I don't know which one's a special perk for technician. But for gunner, it's, I think I heard it was thermal venting. Overclock further increases your own fire rate by 25%. I would run this, just everything I have in is important right now and I have nowhere to fit it in. But I'm pretty sure this one's a special one because I heard someone complain they couldn't get it. So I think this is it. For Demolisher, the special perk for this one is Rampage. Killing an enemy grants a stack of Rampage at 25 stacks. Your fire rate, reload speed, and movement speed are greatly increased. So you get 25% of all that in the last 8 seconds. Every time it hits 25, it resets, and you just keep getting those stacks over and over. So it's really good. Technician, I have to figure out what it is. I might have it and just not realize what it is. But yeah, I don't know what it is. If anyone knows more about this and knows what the special perk is, let me know. But I might have it in here and I just don't know which one it is. But yeah. And then for recon, I know for sure I don't have it, and doc, I don't have it. Recon, it's like when you throw pups out, you get 10% more damage on everything that's highlighted, which is insane. That's what makes recon a really, really good class because of that. And of course the ammo that it gets from the support drone. Trying to think what else, if there's anything else. I guess I can show you guys my consumable. Oh no, not my consumable. Challenge cards. I have all these. You can see I have stacks of them. So this one I have 3. This one I have 6. 3, 2, 2. You can never use more than what you get. I get like 2 cards, 3 cards a game. So like, even if I use one, I'll get 1 back or 1 added on. So you can't really use more than what you get. 4 here, 2. You know, you can see all these. These are a bunch of credits. 3 times. Try to scroll down without it highlighted. But yeah, that's all my cards. I got a bunch of them. Outfits. And then I showed you guys all that. Intel, I really haven't collected intel. I'm just not into that type of stuff. And then classes. So classes wise, Gunner, best single damage class in the game. Single target damage. You can melt tanks the fastest with Gunner. Gunner is that class. Demolisher, best area damage. Best trash killing class in the game. Technician, the best defensive. Crowd controlling class in the game. Best solo class in the game, I say also. Doc, useless. F tier, don't even bother using it. It needs a whole rework. Trauma Station is so bad. It's the healing. Trauma Station is your healing, and you need like 3 med kits to charge it up. It's not time charge, it's med kit charge. So bad. And then Recon, best support and damage class. It's a mix of support and damage. Like Doc is full out support and it's so bad. Recon is support and damage. It has huge damage potential, and the fact that it can give your teammates 10% more damage on enemies is a really important class, and gives ammo. But yeah, that is my review over everything, just to show you guys what an end game player looks like with everything. Of course, I still need to max out Recon, which I'm only like 3 levels away, 2.5, so it won't take me that long. And then Doc, which I'm going to do last because I hate Doc, but I have to get him done with. There's nothing to show you on settings except damage floaters, so I can see what damage I do, but other than that, I haven't changed anything. But yeah, my vibrations off, of course. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, subscribe for more content. More videos are on the way. This 365-day challenge is no joke. I will be completing this challenge for sure. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I am posting daily for a whole year. That is my goal. I love doing this. I do want to end up doing this full-time in the future, so I plan on grinding my heart out on this. So yeah, subscribe, drop a like, turn your post notification bell on if you want to be notified when I post a video. Leave a comment on what you guys want to see, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.